Tarkov did something terrible yesterday. They've added a brand new game edition called the Unheard. It costs $250. It features pay-to-win mechanics, it feels like a blatant cash grab, and they ended up changing the wording on what you would get as an EOD account. Now that's not something you want to do if you don't want to betray your community. It's not even about the price, it's about false promises. It's about manipulating your community into thinking that they would actually get what they were promised. And then it's about the price of $250. And like I said on my Twitter, if 4 friends that never played Tarkov before decided to buy the game just to be able to play the new PvE co-op mode, they would have to shell out more than $1,000 in total. Dude, $1,000 for 4 people to play co-op PvE mode. That's quite an insane thing to do. And as a disclaimer, I don't have any business affiliation with BSG, and I was never sponsored a single video. They never gave me money to make any video, and I've been at it for years. I've done podcasts, I've made trailers. I was never paid a dime. I didn't expect to get paid. It was never about the money for me. And it kind of looks like their business model nowadays revolves only around getting more money. Now that's what's wrong. Again, like I said in my other Twitter post, what they continue to do is beyond dishonest. So if you tell your players, hey, buy this and this, you're gonna get this and this. So they end up buying it, but you don't deliver. And you actually change the wording years after. Brother, all I wanted to do is make content. No, I wanted to make the most enjoyable watching experience for my YouTube audience. And Tarkov was my medium, my main medium. And how am I supposed to get behind something now if they're doing stuff like this? The PvE mode is a unique feature which is available only for the owners of the Unheard edition. Okay, because I thought EOD owners would get access to all subsequent DLCs. Starting all the way back in 2017 when EOD became a thing, right? And even from that time period, Escape from Tarkov said, you do not need to buy anything at any stage. If you have EOD, you do not even pay for the DLCs in the future. You are all in for it all coming. Okay. Fast forward to 25th of April 2024 when Escape from Tarkov also said, psych, we gotcha. You're not gonna get it. Let me insert another disclaimer. I don't care about in-game stuff. I do not care about in-game stuff. But dishonesty from a big company such as BSG, the lack of communication, the lack of transparency is something I cannot stand. Yeah, fair. What are you gonna do? I don't know, bro. I feel so discouraged. But let's review the infamous Unheard edition. Access to PvE co-op mode with persistent progression. So I've seen Twitter posts about people matching for around 10 minutes. You can either play with friends or get matched with randoms in your team. And but this is not gonna wipe, which is cool, but why do I have EOD, right, on my main account. So why do I need to upgrade 95 euros for this? It's a PvE mode. Brother, come on. Enhanced stash size, 10 by 72. I think EOD is like 10 by 68. Again, do not care about this. Do not care about this. Do not care about this. I hate pay to win aspects. This is not pay to win. This is pay for convenience. Pay for convenience. This, okay, you want to make more money? Why not make this an expansion like your other cosmetic things, make it a additional background screen option. Give us more melee weapons to buy that are gonna have the same damage as the basic knife. Like when you're talking about cosmetic stuff, bro, people like colors, people like camos. Make a fucking spray paint your guns for $5 a piece. Who cares? There's always gonna be people who are gonna want to buy that. I'm gonna be one of them. Because, I like to support what I stand for and what I believe in. But shelling out money for... Dude, just come on. Get this. Free access to all subsequent DLCs. Season Pass. Season Pass? What season, man? This was a thing in EOD. Whatever. This is a cash grab. And I do not appreciate it. But wait until you see this. This is really bad before I get into that, let me just say one thing. The PvE co-op mode is considered DLC. We did not get DLCs as EOD owners, which tells us they can pretty much write whatever they want, and they can change whatever they want whenever they want without any consequences. Well, dudes, a whole lot of consequences are going on right now on Twitter non-stop, and rightfully so. Bro, BSG, you want to get more money, you want to get this right, my man said it right here. EOD gets PvE mode, PvE gets added as paid option for other editions, $35. So if 4 friends decide to play Tarkov, you know, the rest is pretty much self-explanatory. The 2 pay-to-win items, okay, 60-meter scavs. Okay, hold up, back to this page right here. Get this. I don't care about the gear, like really. However, unique radio electronic item, Mark of the Unheard. The item is equipped in the special slot, which means you cannot lose it. The item gives a 50% discount when using cash services in Raid. Wow. Okay, BTR, hello. Insured equipment returns 30% faster, whatever. With 6 fence reputation, scavs will not shoot first at ranges over 60 meters away, which means you can take this little thing, stick it in your special slot, you're never going to lose it. And when you get 6 fence reputation, which takes, when you grind for it, it takes like 4 days, if even. And scavs will not attack you over ranges of 60 meters. I call that pay to win. Also, will be available with future updates. The distress signal device. When the item is activated, it produces a bright flash as well as a loud sound signal. Once activated, all players in your friends list will receive a notification that they can join your raid to help you. So you're in your menu, you're sorting out your stash, and you get a notification like beep 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 boo beep boo boo boo. Chad Destroyer 1234 needs your help, and you jump into the raid, and he's like, "Oh, they're right there, buddy." Okay, that's what we've come to after all these years. So back to Mr. Gigabeef's post. I share his enthusiasm for this solution. However, I would also like to add, if they need more money, dude, it's all in the cosmetics. Get a battle pass going, you know, like $10 a pop. Dude, I would be the first one to get the battle pass if there were some cosmetic options, you know, like I said, the spray can, the new clothes, you know, whatever that doesn't give you an unfair advantage, something that doesn't affect the gameplay at all. And I want to believe that it's not too late for them to, you know, make this right. But they got to do damage control, and literally they've done 0 so far. Knowing BSG and knowing their radio silence, it's not how you do communication in 2024, bro, as a game developer. But fair, you've never been a game developer. Okay, so let me be clear. I feel sad. I feel betrayed. Not that I, you know, feel entitled to feel betrayed. It's just weird because for all this time, since 2017, all I've been doing is enjoying the game. I've endured and been through the good, the bad, and my mission was and still is to provide, like I said, the best viewing experience, you know. So I just feel betrayed because I'm now supposed to be advertising something I don't stand behind. The Zero to Hero series will conclude, and I did make a community post a few days ago saying I shall extend the series by 1 episode, and I'm going to conclude it with the guide. So if you haven't checked out the series, I'll link the full playlist. But I don't know, I guess I'm a little bit angry, disappointed. This is going to die down eventually, and people will either get used to it, but I'm already noticing a lot of drama going on Twitter, and rightfully so. But one thing I don't appreciate is all the shit talkers talking shit about the edition and then buying it. Like, I don't have anything against it. You know, you can buy it, but, you know, don't shit talk about it and then buy it under the excuse that you want to test it and show it to the viewers when we all know you're going to be using it. I know YouTubing, if you want to call it that, appears as an easy job to some, but if you take into account that I spend over 70 hours for a single video, and I don't care about my skills in the game per se, I don't portray myself to be the best, I am now simply sad that other people will not get to experience and get to love and enjoy the game in the way that I did, and that I still do for some awkward reason. And that's just exploring and, you know, enjoying the atmosphere. And they've done such a great job with the dynamic weather, and I was like, okay, bro, this is finally going somewhere. Constant updates. I honestly want to hear your experience and your thoughts on this. There's just no justification for this. Like, I'm not even gonna try to rationalize their decision, because it flat out feels like a cash grab done in a very bad way, you know? Like, they've added expansions, cool. They've added custom clothes. I've been saying they can add that, like, for years. Like cosmetics, stuff that's not gonna affect the gameplay and that's not gonna give certain players an unfair advantage. But this is just screaming cash grab. What they need to do is go live on Twitch or Twitter, whatever, and fucking talk about this. Because they can't take it back, because I know there's quite a few people who purchased it. Again, that's fine, man. It's your money, do whatever, you know. But there are so many other ways to get cash. You know, if they need cash so bad, there's so many more ways to get money that are not going to make the whole community rage. I don't know, man. I just want to see an official response. I never jump on the hype train whenever there's a PR scandal involving Tarkov, and it's not my thing to be covering any news about the game or patch notes and, you know, simple stuff like that. You know, storytelling is my thing, and I try my best to bring you guys the most enjoyable viewing experience, but this is betrayal. We'll see how this unfolds. We'll see if there's any official response from BSG, and we'll see if they have the guts to come out and say, hey, we have officially screwed over anyone and everyone who bought EOD, and we've betrayed the trust of our players. But dude, I'm telling you, it's going to get one-upped by another package, and that package is going to cost $1,000, and it's going to promise no cheaters, no desync. So one more thing, if you decide to buy the Unheard edition, you're effectively going to enable them to scam you out of what you paid for in the future, and you will become submissive to their manipulative strategies. I'm not going to stop you. I can only suggest that you don't buy it, and I can suggest that you save your money for something for what you know you're going to get your money's worth. And you should also keep in mind that if you do buy it, I don't think you're going to be allowed to complain about anything Tarkov related in the future. Even if you don't care about any of this stuff, this is a big problem for the gaming industry. And believe it or not, I think this is a crossroad for both them and a lot of people in the community that have been and still are doing this for a living, myself included. So all I hope for is they do some sort of damage control in a smart way, and I don't think they're on the right track. So yeah, see ya.